Hello and good afternoon, everybody. This is Tiffany, your host of Small Biz Highlight. I am here with Miss Christy Arlene. We will get to her momentarily. A few tidbits before we get going. First of all, I had a pool day with the kids, so please disregard this madness that is going on with my hair. But second of all, I hope you all are having a great day. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching us live, please let us know. We'd love to see everybody like and share, leave a comment, what have you. If you are watching on replay, we'd love to know as well. Hashtag replay always. Um, uh, First and foremost, the most important thing about this little show that I've got going on is I want to give small businesses an opportunity to let people know they exist, what their services are, how they can be supported, and how their services support you. It could be anywhere from a multi-level marketing company that wants to put themselves out there to your favorite local pizza shop. So if you know anybody who may be interested in coming live and joining me on one of my episodes, please feel free to send them my way. I would love to have them. So, Christy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm feeling very drained from the sun right now, but I'm feeling but the
I'm
water
feeling
was really
jealous of your
great.
time in the sun and the, the swimming today.
Oh god, I thought the water was going to be a lot warmer, but when I dove in, it was like that nice cool, like rain cool water. Oh, it was perfect. Delicious. It was great. The kids are having a blast, so that means they're going to go to sleep really fast tonight. Yeah.
Nice.
Gotta wear them out somehow. Okay, so your business is called Christy's Reflexology and Wellness. I always like to start off my show with just giving the business owners an opportunity to just introduce themselves as people first. Where are you from? Who are you? Do you have a family? All the above.
All right. So my name is Christy. I am located in Lebanon County, Pennsylvania, and I am the mother of three, although they are older. They are teenagers and one is an adult. So I have three children. And I love doing things like being out in nature, and we've been doing a lot of river floats and that type of stuff this summer in order to get out and do things and stay active. So
Oh, that sounds like fun. I've done anything like that before. I've got to try that one day. My boys are a little too small to do that kind of adventuring. My boys are 4 and 5.
Okay.
So got a little bit to go yet before we do anything crazy like that. But okay, so what exactly is reflexology?
So reflexology is mostly hand and foot work. I do work on feet most, but there are some other things that I practice as well. But it is intermittent pressure that is over certain areas of the feet. I actually work the entire foot or the entire hand. And what it is for me is it's a map to your entire body. So when I'm looking at your feet, I'm picturing the areas of your body. So when I touch, say, your big toe, that's working on your neck, your head, your brain, that type of stuff. And what it's doing is it's increasing circulation throughout the body. And that increased circulation helps the body feel better. It helps the natural body processes move along a little bit better. So you'll notice lowering of inflammation. But the biggest thing is that you will feel really relaxed from the processes of that. So.
So is it kind of like massaging, sort of, or it's kind of how do I explain this? Like, is it sort of kind of like when the doctor hits your knee with the little hammer thingy to see if you get a reaction to it? Is it kind of that kind of sense?
Not in the same sense of that. I mean, it is a form of body work like massage, but massage is actually going in and actually pushing in on the tissue. Oh, sorry, my hand's moving out of the screen. But intermittent pressure, it would be, I don't know how to get my hand on the screen. Sorry. But it would be on and off. So I thumb walk and do that type of stuff. And for me, all of these points are a map to the body. And then I can help areas. So if you have like lower back pain, I would work your spine, which would be along the side of your foot, or it would be well, the inside of your foot, or it would be along the inside of your hand here. So for me, it's relates to certain areas of the body. It's not necessarily as deep of tissue type of manipulation as massage. It's actually fairly light pressure. But yeah, for me, it's like a map to the body. So it's affecting everything else. It's a form of zone therapy. I think that we might have hit some lag. I don't hear you anymore. I don't know if you're still there, Tiffany. I'm not hearing you, and you're kind of barely moving. I can't hear you.
Oh no.
There you are. Okay, I hear you again. Are you still there?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There you are. I see you again. Did you catch all that stuff I said before I lost you?
I did. I'm sorry. I have no idea what's going on.
We have a little bit of lag.
What
That's
in
okay.
the world? Oh, goodness. Gotta love it. Okay.
So I'm not sure what all you heard there. Did you hear me saying about the intermittent pressure and it being a map for the body?
I did.
Okay.
I actually said I thought it was crazy how to think that you could press somewhere on my hand and it's going to help relieve pain in my back. Like, that's just so crazy to think how connected the human body is.
Yeah, it's super amazing. And I do a lot of different things. Reflexology is my main practice I do at the office, but I actually have started adding on energy work type services as well. And that's something that I've been building up. That's only been the last 2 years. So I also do Reiki, and I do some emotional release stuff. Some of that I do in the office. Some of it I can do distance healing to anywhere
Wow.
a person is. So I started diving into some more areas, and I'm starting to get into like doing gemstone jewelry and doing more with my essential oils. I've actually done essential oils for, I think that I am at 9 years, I think, that I've been doing essential oils. So I've been doing a lot of things and adding on to my wellness, but my main thing is the reflexology that I do here in my office in Annville.
And how long have you had your office?
So the reflexology I've been doing for 5.5 years, I believe. I've been doing the reflexology. I've only been in this office. I'm going on 3 years in the office where I'm at in Annville, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Was your business affected a whole lot because of COVID? I'm assuming so, because you couldn't have anybody come in your office, right?
Right. So I wasn't able to have anybody come in the office from March all the way up through July when Lebanon went green. But I was working on doing some videos on my Facebook page to teach people about reflexology. And I was trying to advertise the distance energy healing work, which is why I started to get more that direction, because that I can do without actually being present with a person. So I started working on trying to build that up, and my daughter and I are now doing the jewelry that we make as well. So we tried to stay active and busy during COVID.
Oh, but that's great.
So,
and to get her involved is actually really cool because, kids always like learning what you're learning. I don't care how bored they want to pretend they are.
She's at home making jewelry now. She has like 6 of them sitting there that she's been working on. She's been making money to to get things for her graphic design stuff that she's wanting to get. So, and she's 15, so she loves it. She's more of a crafter than I am. I'm more into the wellness end of it and started adding in crafting. So
what, I know you mentioned like back pain and stuff like that, but what other ailments would people come to see you for?
So the reflexology works the entire body, including the internal organs. So I do get people who come in with like digestive issues or other types of things that are going on as well. I don't claim to treat, cure, diagnose anything, but it is something that is a benefit of the relaxation. So how that works with the increased circulation, it just improves the body processes so that your body heals more naturally. So I can work almost anything that you tell me that's going on with your body with the reflexology. So, and it helps, like I said, it really relaxes you, and that relaxation helps all the body processes more. So I sometimes get digestive stuff or headaches or that type of stuff. I'll get people come in and say if they have that stuff going on. I get a lot of sinus stuff being in Pennsylvania here. We have a lot of sinus stuff. So I get a lot of people that are looking for relief of that.
Yes. How long does an appointment usually take? Does it depend on what they're coming in for?
Right. So most people do 30 minutes, but I do sometimes see people for 45 minutes or an hour with the reflexology. I do offer a full body reflexology, which is a completely different process, and that is an hour. The Reiki, I normally do 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So it depends on what the person's looking for. I do have people who group together multiple services and stay sometimes for an hour and a half. So it totally depends on what the person's looking for and their needs. So anywhere from 30 minutes up to an hour and a half.
Oh, wow. Is it like something they feel the difference immediately, or it's something they have to like wait a while for, or?
So it totally depends. Some people will notice some relaxation benefits or even like tingliness immediately and some relief. I do get people, because I do a lot of footwork, that I get a lot of people with plantar fasciitis. They come in because I work on feet and they assume that that's like the top thing that I would do. So those people sometimes have some relief right away just because I'm actively working on the area as well. But you can notice more benefits as that circulation goes within the next 24 to 48 hours after you leave. Now, some people, it takes a session or two until they start to notice, depending on what's going on with their body. So typically a person, I'll talk to them and see what their main thing is. Like if you're having a lot of spinal stuff, I might suggest the full body reflexology along with the foot. So totally depends on what's going on with the person as to what I might suggest.
Okay. All right. So what is, I know you said you really enjoy like your essential oils and all that good stuff too, but what do you think your favorite, is there a favorite one that you have, like a favorite treatment that you have of the reflexology?
I don't know. I like to have it mixed up because I don't like to have things be stagnant and the same. So I kind of
I hear you.
I like when it changes up and people are looking for different things. Like I said, the Reiki is the thing I've been doing the shortest amount of time. So that I've been more promoting just because of the fact that I don't have as many clients doing that yet. So I think maybe if you were going to ask me what a favorite is, that's probably my favorite right now just because I haven't been doing it as long as the others. And I don't see as many clients. Involve? Reiki is a form of energy work. It's a Japanese spiritual healing technique, and it is just soft touch or even no touch where I hold over the body, and it helps align the body's energies. I like to view it as a way to guide you into like a meditative type state, but you can talk, but it just really, really relaxes the body and it helps align the body's energies. So that's a more newer thing that I've been doing. Like I said, I started that 2 years ago. So that I'm still working on building up clientele. And with COVID, like I said, that I can do distance as well. So I call the person, I'll chat with them, we'll go over what their needs are, and I'll tell them to lay down and we hang up the phone, and then I'll do my work, and then I'll text them or call them back after I'm done and talk about what I noticed during that. So, but that's just an extreme like relaxation. It's a deep relaxation. So.
Okay. So how did you really get started with all of this? Were you always interested in this kind of stuff, or was it because you experienced it for yourself?
So I started out, like I said, I started with the essential oils I think it was 8 years ago. So I was in the essential oils, and I have a child with high functioning autism, and I got really big into using oils for that type of stuff for his needs with his autism. And because of his sensory needs that came along with that, I had learned that you can use reflexes to apply your essential oils. And it just became like an obsession with me that I wanted to see like, okay, if I apply a oil to the stomach, does that help with the stomach issue? faster than, say, applying it somewhere else on the body. So that's how I ended up getting into reflexology, was through the essential oils. So I would apply to the big toe for my son, so it's away from his face. We'd put the socks over his feet so he doesn't have to smell it, because the sensory issues were a big problem. So we would just
Okay.
cover it up, and then he would just calm down within a couple minutes. And it was just an amazing thing. And it led me into this thing. And a couple years later, I went to school for reflexology, and here we are. So I just really love the natural wellness end of it. And I just keep adding on to things that
It
I
sounds
find
so interesting. And you can tell you really enjoy it because you're just like so giddy talking about it.
I do really love what I do. I was very sad during COVID when I felt kind of lost, because it's part of who I am. My career really is a part of who I am. And I love working with my clients, and I love being in my office. So, and I feel like I give back while I'm working. So.
Does it feel good to be back now, though?
Yes,
taking
definitely.
patients and whatnot?
It definitely took me like 2 weeks to get my body used to moving around again so much. But yeah, I'm definitely glad to be back to my office and working. And
And what kind of precautions are you taking due to COVID or whatever to maintain, CDC guidelines?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is that we ask people to wear masks when they come into the office. And then there's a whole sanitation thing with the table and all of that stuff that goes along with it. So I am not seeing quite as many clients, because there's a longer amount of time between clients, because I need to leave the cleaning stuff on the table. And I need a break after all the cleaning as well. So I take a longer break between my clients and have a longer cleaning process. So, and I do have like a liability form, and we check to make sure they haven't like had symptoms. So I make sure they know that if you have any symptoms, you need to reschedule and that type of stuff. So.
Oh, that's good. So if someone wanted to schedule an appointment with you, they can get in touch with you. I have your information on the bottom of the screen. Your website, your email, phone number, and whatnot. I definitely suggest reaching out if you want to leave a comment under the video. If you want to just reach out to her directly. I feel like this kind of stuff would be so interesting to experience, because it's like some people will kind of like be like, ooh, that's like voodoo-ish kind of stuff. But it just sounds so interesting, and the whole aspect of just calming down and relaxing and stuff, that's just a lot of stuff that people were not used to, I think. And we had so much time to ourselves because of COVID that now everybody is like, hey, I remember how to calm down now.
Yeah.
And it's so healing, just something so simple as that. And obviously your reflexology and your business is proof of that. Oh my goodness. Well, okay. So, I will be sharing the video left and right everywhere. Feel free to share it along on your page and whatnot. I really thank you for taking the time to come on live with me. Just to take a few minutes to introduce yourself, your business. I especially thought your business was crazy interesting, just because of the whole health and wellness aspect of it. I just thought it was so great. If anybody is interested, please reach out to her. I'm sure she would love to help you. If you have any small businesses out there, once again, a little side note, if you have any small businesses, friends who own their own businesses, make stuff from home on their own, and you think they should be featured on an episode, please send them my way. I would love to have them, give them a chance to let the world know they exist and they're here to serve. Do you have any other questions for me?
I don't think so. I really appreciate you having me on your show today and helping me work through my anxiety being on a live.
No, I'm really glad you came on. It was really great talking to you. Really great getting to know you. I wish you all the best in your business.
Thank you
And
very much.
hopefully in a year from now, we can do a revisit and see where you are business-wise and whatnot with Reflexology.
Yeah, that would be
And
awesome.
just like update everybody. Okay?
Yep. And if you would like to try one of my distance services, I would love to offer to do the Reiki or the emotional release for you sometime. If you would like to do that, then we can talk about that when we get off.
I'm totally down to trying anything new for
Awesome.
sure. Hey, maybe we could do it where I don't know, where I'm recording it or something, just to give people an idea of what it's like, or give a review of it afterwards. Do a pre video and then a post video, like, whoa, this is the difference. Oh, but yeah, it sounds amazing. So, all right, that is it for tonight, folks. I will sign off here in just a moment. Sorry we started a little early. I was trying to accommodate Miss Christy here because she has her schedule going on. I thank you all for visiting, those who commented, those who liked it and stopped by for a few moments to listen in. Hope to see you all next time on Small Biz Highlight.